19 we started VCS, but here's an invade, not an invader, gank coming in. Flash already burnt, Care going low, Care going down.
That is such a lazy position in lane for Care. What's he doing pushed up like that? Milky Way can't help him, and we said Kanavi has to get shut down. That has immediately failed.
Yeah, that is a bit of a disaster. Now Milky Way pressured, tagged up. Oh no, this is getting worse and worse as he just really doesn't have anywhere to go. Spear will miss. Does land a good Q, flashes over the wall, but Kanavi follows. Didn't have to use it mid.
I mean,
oh dear.
Kanavi, he's just going to keep going. Dear. He has Conqueror stacked.
Care is still here. They've got the reset. They're just going to get a third.
I mean, there's the hop
Kanavi
over.
Finally goes down. Yeah, he's going to get the speed buff. Should have Boomerang coming up soon. Yagao on the run. Doesn't have the W. Zhala, who should get 2 back, but what on earth?
We're just completely unprepared for this Nidalee. As we said, this is his first death on the champion so far in summer.
Yeah, and another breakout of a fight. Zhala, who using those kills he was donated.
So, Kanavi once again invading, once again tracking the enemy jungler, forcing life to roam over to that as well. Yeah, Flandre trying to do his best there. Get missing going, oh my god, the damage!
That is a huge amount of damage. Life going incredibly low. They don't actually finish him off. The sleep was perfect. Kanavi falls. FPX have turned this one around. No last auto attack there for Yagao denies the reset.
If they can get themselves a couple of dragons, it feels like they might just be able to seal a little bit of matchup the other day. When you go press the attack on Tristana, you get a lead in your lane. The game affects. Well, even if the lead goes against you, the Tristana's lane ends because you can't read.
Missing. Yeah, he's gonna come in. You mess with the bull, you get the horns. In he goes. 1, 2, 3. Ezreal's dead.
Yagao just to see if they can shut down this cross map.
Yeah, now can he find his way out? He has no E to reset the jump. Does have flash.
Oh, the blade!
But caught out and bang!
I mean, life just gets as things stand, managed to get themselves a good break in play, get themselves a tower, and stop JDG from completely crushing the map. Oh, that's fantastic. Like, yeah, the nervous system, it's seen better days.
On cooldown, Milky Way started up the dragon. Spear lands, but only onto life. Not really something you want to follow up hard onto. Kanavi looking for a way in, but the dragon's positioned really nicely. FPX will just steal that one away. Flandre TPs, but they're already evacuating.
Look, Alex fell in love with playing the tank initiator style of top laners in the way that Kuro 1 did to win that MS. Yeah. The others around that. JDG, use that Herald. We said that was important. They have the 5 grubs. So easy to clean. We are ping-ponging well and truly. Shallow, who though? Nah, he's got teammates nearby. Realistically, surely you can't finish this off. Life, though, he's caught out. He has flash. Might be forced to use it. He fails it!
Ooh, Life just cleaned up.
Yeah, that one's,
I mean, Milky Way still has access to this lilting lullaby as well. Can still make a big play off this. Missing chunked out. As the ultimate, nothing really was used in the Baron fight, so both teams still pumping on all cylinders. FPX are being forced back and just getting chunked by Ruler. There it is, Lightning Crash comes out. Good Zeri up, Leona on to hold the Zeri up, but Dragon is secured and life has been made into death.
Well, that one's been a bit of a common occurrence, sadly, in this game for the poor Leona from FPX. What FPX do, they give over the Dragon, and they take themselves that top lane turret as recompense. Problem is, you're against that Baron and the 5 grubs. Even though you have a strong split push it, you gotta wave clear some of these waves, and they're not able. JDG are a very punishing team. If you make a small mistake, they know how to take a lot out of it, like pushing up in a side lane. Shallow, who has flash, probably gonna have to use it.
Yeah, he's about to go Mega Nav. Can try and get a hopway good flash away from the Alistar engage. Uses that ultimate, but Yagao cuts him down.
It's just not enough. Shallow who over pushes.
JDG just lobbing nuclear bombs out as anyone he touches is just getting absolutely melted.
Fire cannon Triforce. It's not even the IE. He is out of this game, whereas JDG firmly in it in all positions. They want to take themselves an easy dragon. FPX, they've not been forced to come to a fight just yet. Baron is available. JDG should realistically be looking at that. They threw them an Alistar, and they can't have it for the Baron fight.
Yeah, that's a bit of a disaster. Now, Flandre able just to step up with impunity, so tanky that he just knows that there's no high impact ults. Does die, but it's traded for the free Baron. FPX is in trouble. They're getting blast code over the wall. They're looking for a fight. Zhala, who is powerful, moving forward, missing, is the target. Meganar into the wall. 2 dead.
Over the walls. If they can get a bomb on tower with 5 grubs, which they're going to do now, this is going to be half health in one wave.
Yeah, and they can't even catch Yagao because he's just always got that W to get away. Shallow, who can't find his way onto him, and he's going to lose that Meganar soon.
Yeah, so even though the Baron buff was delayed, JDG very, very happy to just keep walking forward. Good damage from Doctam and from Kev, but the ult misses onto Ruler.
Yeah, it's just not good enough. One inhibitor has fallen. Yagao now with a potential flank angle, or just can keep pressing against this inhibitor. Konami dives in, tries to follow up on his own spear. Shallow, who is the one to watch for FPX, has all of the gold. Needs to find a miracle.
Yeah, he doesn't have Meganar. Needs that Meganar. Has that flash. Then Italy can very much remove someone.
Ooh, over the wall, finds life, is very tanky on the Leona.
He walked onto the blast cone.
Cones him back. I don't know why we've walked onto that, Konami. Will be put to sleep. The follow-up is not that scary. It is just about scary enough. Goes gold. Konami now tries to hop over the wall. Can't quite do it. The phosphorus bomb will clean him up. But what is the cost? As Ruler now comes in to seal the deal, and 4 members of FPX have been taken away.
Oh, it's barely been a fight this game. FPX fell behind JDG, and I think particularly Yagao and the Tristana has just made their lives so unbearable. Konami started things off early, buys enough time in the last fight. Even if he was the one caught, he knows his team has his back. And JDG, they don't even care for the clean sweep of the inhibitors. They're going straight towards the Nexus with their 5 grub buffed up Tristana.
Yeah, why bother? It's only gonna waste some time as they'll just zone Xiaolahu off while Ruler cleans up the Nexus and JDG takes a strong game 1.
Alright, reminder folks.
Uses the blast cone, Konami tagged. Blue buff will reset. This is a proper solo queue blue steal.
It is passive going down again, getting that Brawn passive stacked up a
Life
little
is
bit.
just getting tickled. Yeah, oh, he flashes forward, doesn't really find it, and there's the stun. Can they find that last bit of damage? Jokdam but can he find his way out? The Brawn passive,
what?
Getting
Everyone's
so much
dying.
value. Barrier buying an extra auto attack. One answered back, missing. Needs one more auto attack. Milky Way will find it. Chair over the wall, and the Diana gets another 3 kills for FPX.
3 extra damage. The last Winter Spy making that kill possible too. Diana very much online. There's Royce Milky Way. On bot side, level 2 for missing. No exhaust either. Milky Way, he might just be able to one-shot someone here.
Yeah, this is a powerful Diana as well. They're just going to move in onto missing. The stun from the Brawn passive. Life tanking it up, walking away. And Doctam, ooh, they actually do trade one back.
Yeah.
Still, not a bad situation at all.
From FPX.
It just surfs into the wave. Konami as well is tagged up. Over the wall they go, and bang! They all go down. A lovely sweep there by Yagao. Gets 3 under the tower, but it's not good enough. There's just no follow-up, and Milky Way is a very, very scary player. Yep, Xiaolahu coming over the wall with that dominance. Gets a huge Culvermeek down, and they clean up Yagao. Missing, also in trouble. As soon as that W comes back up,
Despite his decent early game so far. Doctor level 6, firing in mid lane.
Yeah, looking for the real time, and he smacks him down. What a shot!
Well, we said.
Yeah, I mean, and I just can't believe he hit that so seemingly.
Milky Way has that Lich Bane. It's no longer the Proto Belt first build from Diana all the time. If you get in target for someone, Milky Way gets the reset on the E. Needs to be careful. Fighting top side.
Ooh, Xiaolahu does manage to dash back towards the tower, but Jin ult immediately can't. Oh no, the graphics just weird. He does get shot down.
Yeah, we hear the wonderful background noise of Jin as his Symphony takes him down. The arrow's coming up, but it's another hit.
Yeah, no follow-up really. Light flashing over the wall to try and make me a liar. Konami in so much trouble, just take it down.
And Milky Way has flash and ults.
He does.
You know, watch this dragon go down. You can't, folks. You can't contest for this. Surely you can't. You just got to back off and stay safe.
You need to get out of there.
The fact that Yagao is walking around there is quite worrying to me because there was every chance an arrow goes towards him.
That should get him to safety.
Yeah, see if Ruler can hit.
Oh, Ruler, you need to be careful.
Careful, has the W. Hits onto Cat.
Oh, Care's in trouble. Flandre throws the rock, but they just don't have that explosive engage to really follow up. Jin ult comes out,
Oh,
throwing
Kanavi!
in the bullet. Kanavi doing his best, can't do it right though. Kant goes low, but importantly does not go down. There's a tunnel over this rock. There's a lovely Skarner ult, so they will at least pick up life.
I mean, folks, it took like okay, I'm gonna go elsewhere. You know what? I hadn't even thought about that though. You could have maybe done a full 360 and gone back into the mid tower. How insane would that have
that's
been?
what I
He's gonna
thought.
drive us right back towards mid lane. Wait, can he even hit the mid lane out of turret? He's going back towards it. Can he reach there?
I don't think so. I think he pops out before he makes it, but
No, he
I'm
does.
apparently wrong. He
That's
totally
so
makes
big
it.
brain. So the bard ult to save the tower does nothing.
There's a sweep, and Milky Way goes back in immediately. Oh, look at all the ping-ponging. Yagao managing to get out, though. Now, can they turn it around with that W from Ruler? Dockdown going low. Lovely Zyra roll. Ooh, but Yagao just gets cleaned up by Care.
Folks, we just saw some League of Legends in the last 30 seconds. The mid lane to bot lane, back to mid lane to get the charges on multiple towers. I've not seen it. Would have been incredible. If only it did damage to your allies. Wow, incredible. You too can hurt your teammates like Bard. Now we have teleports into Dragon. JDG might be feeling it again.
Yeah, Flandre trying to find his way in. Dragon is already into smite range. Just about there it is. Milky Way picking that one up. Flandre taking up a lot of damage. Oh, they stacked! Apparently?
Ult's still going.
Jin is firing these shots. Milky Way needs to be careful. Can get tagged up, but Life does well blocking it. And FPX just get out of the way.
Folks, I am learning so much about League of Legends today. We've got the Herald kind of alley-oop from avoiding the bard ult, coming back to the lane afterwards. And then apparently, Skarner can still drag you around with your bard ult in. Like, folks, I'm learning so much about this. I knew that Yone can occasionally pop back, but wow. Something different. Care spots out missing. Ruler's still around. They might be able to turn this around. Ruler, is he going to cancel his back? No, they're going to call off that play. Going down towards bot side is Care on the hunt. And I guess Flandre just dies off camera. Okay.
Huh? Dude, they're just getting poked out by these shock blasts, interrupting Missing's back. This is... I mean, we said they had to walk a tightrope, but they're currently doing flips on it. As Kanavi caught again, good exhaust onto Milky Way. Does just about save him, missing MVP there. Now JDG could potentially turn it around. Garner ult, dragging Life back forward. Needs to find that little bit more damage as Ruler had to reload. Does finally get it. Care goes in. Trades back on one. But it's a triple kill for Ruler. And he wants to add one more for the full. One more shot. No. Can't quite in this variation of the Baron Pit. The classic. Ash Arrow comes in, only stuns up one. Can they actually find the follow-up? Lovely control onto Renekton so far. Missing, gets over the wall. Kanavi is low. It's secured by Ruler. Kanavi will go down. The tunnel gets Flandre out. He might be the sacrificial lamb to get the rest of JDG out. But in from the side is Can. Ruler with a lovely trap he put there earlier. Does get the root up. Flandre still on the run. Missing doing it as well. Flandre will finally fall just about. But the rest of them
Kanavi. Honestly, I thought they caught Kanavi as well. This starts with Kanavi, no flash, just force that Ash Arrow, but he manages to get a huge amount of damage on the turnaround. The exhaust keeps him alive, the heal keeps him alive from the Bard W as well. It's just enough to keep him in the play, and the amount of damage that the Zyra already did in that short span of time is enough for Yagao to then be a huge threat at the back end. Go back towards that picture-in-picture afterwards, as FPX are actually pushing in their own right. I'm not exactly sure which led to that one, but JDG showing why the composition of FPX was always going to be in a difficult spot.
Yeah, this, I think you might have been right when this was the fight that turned things around.
Okay,
Gold doesn't necessarily say, but JDG have got the mojo back. Care actually does manage to get onto Yagao, but the Emperor's Divide keeps him safe, and Care claimed.
There is a problem here, folks. JDG, oh, hang on, Dragon's up. They're giving up Soul as it stands right now. They're teleporting in, but they're not going to get there in time.
Yeah, Flandre's going to try and lock up Milky Way, but can't do it. The smite comes down. That is Mountain Soul secured. Traded, though, for a big shutdown.
Big shutdown. JDG gave up the chance to push out a lot of their turrets for this. There are no objective bounties, very luckily for the side of FPX, but the standing gold around the map will still start to bring things closer and closer back to even. And despite as we've already seen.
I agree. I think Yagao's just getting too big. This Azir went from being, you know, maybe even to a little good movement there out of Kanavi and Ruler. Milky Way had such an incredible early game, but I feel like he's gone to sleep a little bit.
It's so hard. He's trying right now.
He is, but Kanavi is tanky enough to just walk away for the moment. And look at the re-engage now. Flandre has arrived. Kanavi gets over the wall, can use that range. Ruler walking them around. The Scarter will finally fall, but look at those health bars. It's not going to take much more for JDG to find something. The shots are raining in. I don't think he's going to find anyone, except a bit of a tickle onto Care. Yagao could potentially. We've got a recall coming in from Flandre. He wants to come in with the TP, but it's only 5k help on the Elder. I don't know how much time they've got for this. 3k going in. Big scoop there from Yagao. And it's a secure Kanavi. JDG have Elder. JDG should be able to clean up this fight momentarily as out come the Elder Blast. And FPX are sent packing.
JDG sweep FPX at the Elder Dragon. FPX, they do look better than they did in the first round robin, but they don't look JDG good. There's a wave on the bot side, and they have themselves a very tanky Skarner to help them with keeping the minion wave alive. JDG clutch it out after a disaster early game, and they set themselves up on the field, and FPX, if it was hard before, it's harder still now.
Yeah, exactly. This will be an uncontested Baron picked up for JDG. They are so far ahead now. They are rolling. And I can't believe they've strayed from that path. FPX, it looked so good.
Someone called Duncan Idaho. We need like another 5 generations of him to help us out with this one. JDG, they have overcome FPX. And, you know, credit to FPX. We saw that it was a difficult game for them to play out. They came away with a magnificent early game. It just wasn't to be. It doesn't feel like. Do you have Care on the bot side trying to take down that turret? And I think he will do. But Yagao's so strong, he might just kill him in return. Oh, he does. The Elder kills him.
Well, and he does. The Elder does kill him.
Oh my god, I thought he was safe. He had flash. I think Care thought he was safe. Didn't flash out. And now without the Jace, without a huge amount of damage, I think JDG can just walk it into the base now.
I don't see how they'd stop them. One man down. It's that poke as well that's so important to setting up Milky Way. He can't go in on full health targets. He just simply does not have the burst to do that. 2 inhibitors have already fallen. Yagao will come and join the play. They don't have a huge wave, so we may have to wait just a little bit, but JDG are on the victory march.
And they have that extra setup. They have a Jhin ult they want. They can use the Bard ult to maybe look for an engage too. FPX, how do you do this? Is even the exhaust up? How do they fight?
They just can't. One tower has already fallen. Flandre just tanking up everything, and Yagao with another amazing sweep. And it'll be JDG getting the 2-0 sweep over FPX as they clean up game 2 and come back for the win.